Ladies and gentlemen, I honestly think the Pokemon gods were looking down upon me today, and they actually came through and blessed the P.O. box, because today I got this package in the mail. I can't even make it up, but it's from a legendary subscriber known as Bulbamon. Now, when I opened up the box right, there was a simple letter in here from Bulbamon, and all he said was, "Hey, what's up, homie? Yo, 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 I'm a massive fan of the channel. I have been for ages, and I wanted to send you a vintage booster box." And already at this point, I was laying on the concrete floor, just gasping for air. I didn't know what to do. What do you mean you sent me a booster box? This one right here isn't sealed and it's not English, but this is a Spanish version of the Ruby and Sapphire EX set. All the boosters are brand new and sealed from my collection. I've been holding them for ages and I want you to open them up on your channel. Please enjoy all the pulls. Hopefully you can get graded the EX cards, plenty of bangers. And if this video gets 10,000 likes and your fans enjoy vintage openings, I will send a sealed booster box of another vintage set in a couple of days. You know, I didn't believe my man. I was like, okay, all that I see in the box is this thing right here that says 36 on there. But you know what that means? 36 boosters, aka your booster box. This must have been like in his closet or something, because when I open it up, you're not ready. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's all like Ruby and Sapphire EX set booster packs, and it's 36 of them, which make up a booster box. Holy, the guy literally must have gone through his closet and found all of this stuff. So yeah, it's the Spanish version of the set, but it's still the set nevertheless. You can get the Mewtwo card, I think the Chansey, the Hitmonchan, plenty of ores. Oh, the Scyther. I've got so many of these like EXs in my binders, but really excited. Today, we're gonna open up an EX Ruby and Sapphire booster box. Oh, and by the way, in the same package, he actually sent down a Flygon, which is drawn out a pen. Like, my man not only comes through with the goods, but literally has sent the Flygon. How good does that look? I'm gonna have to put it at the wall at the back. We're gonna start the art wall up again. Alright, so let's start, I don't know, unloading all of these boosters. Look at them all. Look at them all. This is unreal. You guys have to demolish the like button because I'm so excited to see what else he can send into the channel. Thank you very much, man. This has made my year. I haven't opened up Ruby and Sapphire booster packs in ages. In English, this is actually an e-reader set, but this is the first ever. This is like the base set for Nintendo. This is the first set when Nintendo bought it off Wizards of the Coast. They're like, you know what? Forget about Skyridge, stop the print. We're gonna start printing our own set called the EX Era. And this kicked off the Covenant time. So let's get these right here. And we're just gonna get this party started. Let's see if we can't pull a couple of EX cards. And as he said, it would be really, really fun if we could get them graded. So fingers crossed we get some really nice like looking ones where we can get it graded. Let's get this party started. So it says Ruby and Zafiro, which is Spanish for, I guess, Ruby and Sapphire. Now, it looks like in the Spanish version, there's only 5 cards per pack. In the English version, there was 9 cards, I think. So let's open you up. I reckon the names are exactly the same, though. From what I've read about the Spanish versions of these packs is the names on the top are roughly the same. It's just the attacks are in Spanish. So let's keep it going. We've got our very first EX pull, Poochyena. Oh, man, I am so excited. Legit, we're opening up an old school booster box today. How awesome. Got a Mudkip as well. Man. Oh, no way! On the first booster, I go and pull a Magmar old school EX card. No way. This is the, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man. Could you imagine if they all contain like EXs? Because this isn't obviously out of a booster box. My man might have weighed them all. I don't even care at this point. Wow. We got a Magmar EX pull on the first booster. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute video to watch, guys. Holy smokes. And it looks like there's a card trick of some kind. Maybe one from the back because the reverse is there. Look at that. Swampert reverse looks gorgeous. I love Swampert. The EX, not the EX. The Emerald game was one of my favorites. Marshtomp, I played Sapphire all the way through. And then I played Emerald all the way through. Marshtomp. Let me know in the comments, were you more of a Ruby or a Sapphire? Oh, guys. I gotta sleeve these. I'm gonna put these to the side because I genuinely, at the end of today's video, we'll work out what we should grade in that. But that looks pretty good to me. Unreal. Magmar EX on the first pack, are you kidding me? Yo, these are legit. I love the artwork. But as I mentioned, this is the base set of the EX era. So something very, very overlooked. And I think for what this, like this booster box in English is, I want to say only about 10,000. But I think in the space of this being the base set, the EX era, relatively cheap. Like there are definitely, I don't know, sets that are more expensive that shouldn't be. Electrite, a reverse Mightyena. This is always a good staple to have at the beginning of the game. And then we got Professor as well as the trainer. You're right, dude. Okay, let's keep it going. Get a Mightyena on the front of the booster. After getting that Mightyena as the reverse, it looks like the top is the way to go to get these booster packs open. It's super thin, like, by the way, opening up these things. So we got a Goldeen. Beautiful artwork, guys. I love it. Torchic as well. Then we get a Ralts. You notice how it says PV instead of HP? It's pretty interesting. Water type energy? Oh, it'd be cool. I wonder if there's a, I love something about the EX Zero doing the 3D berries. Beautiful. I wonder if there's a Unlisted Leaf reverse. Let's give this one a go. Wowee. Okay. Oh gosh, from the top. From the top. Ando, you gotta remember. They don't want to break from the bottom. It's really odd. Got a Coughing as well on the Unlisted Leaf type. This is looking good. Man, I'm sorry if I go slow, by the way. Like, it's been a while since I've opened up EX sets. So, the nostalgia's pretty strong with me. Electrite. Oh, no way. A Torchic reverse. Wow, that looks really good. I love the pattern, don't you? Really strong. And then a Mightyena again. Is this a smaller set? 109. It's not too bad. 109 cards. Definitely completable. Not like nowadays sets that are like 205 million different cards in the one thing. Alright. Looks like I could preserve some of the boosters. Might do a cool little pack art design or something. Kavana. Then we got Trico. And then we've got Breloom. That was always one of my favorites. I really enjoyed having Breloom in my party. And a Marshtomp. Marshtomp was great when he learned like Muddy Water. The Muddy Water attack was awesome. Okay. From the top. Really, I don't know. This era as well is a fantastic era Pokemon. So for it to introduce the EX like era Pokemon cards as well is just fantastic. Reverse Mudkip. No way, guys. We might have to actually sort through the pile right there and get all the recap with the reverses, because those reverse cards look fantastic, don't they? Jeez, I've noticed these cards a little bit more thin than a English card. Don't know if they went for cheaper or if these were a different factory or something. I actually had so many, I don't know why, nostalgia central with this card. I had a lot of these bad boys. Oh my gosh. This kind of looks fake, doesn't it, you know? You know, if you didn't know any better, you'd be like, that's a fake energy. Marshtomp again! We're getting all the starters. Is that a thing? Let's keep it going. Okay. Dude, and I also wonder, where did my man find this? Wingull, Makuhita, another energy. That's pretty interesting. Got a Laron. And that energy must have taken the place of the reverse. But I wonder where my man like found this in the closet. It'd be just so classic, you know? Opening up the door of the basement. Oh, there we go. There's my booster box, 36 different packs of Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, double up of the Kavana? That's fine with me. That's cool, I guess. We got a Suicune. I mean, Silcoon as well. Suicune. If only it was a Suicune. You imagine if they just popped one of the dog Pokemons in a Ruby and Sapphire set? This was around, I reckon, I don't know. For me, this is when I was most into the Pokemon franchise, I reckon, as a kid. It sort of built up, but I wasn't allowed to, or I couldn't afford the Pokemon games. And this is around the period, I reckon I was in year 6 or year 7 at school. And I had a bit of pocket money, so I could afford to go and buy my Game Boy SP. I could buy these games. So I think this is where I got really invested. The TV show Pokemon Advanced was on TV as well. So this was a point where I was like, oh yes, the holos! I was gonna say, are we just not getting holos today or what? That is gorgeous. Camera up holo card right there. You could get any Pokemon as a holo right now. I'd be skipping with the fairies, let's be honest. That is gorgeous. Okay, that looks awesome though. Camera up holo. What do you guys reckon? It's a cool holo pattern. Bit of a, it's like, I don't know, speckled almost like a base set card, I want to say. But I'll put it with the recap right there. Silcoon and Sceptile as well. Oh, dude, I wish I could do vintage openings every day of the week. But, as he said, 10,000 likes and he's sending another box. So, like, we could be doing a vintage opening in a couple of days. If today's video gets enough excitement. Vigoroth, we haven't pulled that one yet. I thought it was an EX for a second. And a Delcatty. Not too bad, but we could be doing another EX set. Or it could be any set, to be honest. We'll have a look at what comes in the mail. Skeptile right there. Jeez, I don't know. I really, really love the whole vibe of this set. The whole artwork and everything. Wingull. Then we got a Kavana. Got a Phanpy, which is so cute. Playing with another Phanpy. Then a Gardevoir, which I already know there are going to be too many Tim Tams in the comments being like, that's my favorite card. Then a Hariyama. Oh, everyone's going to be hitting me up in the DMs asking to trade after this. Every time I do a vintage opening, I swear, DMs on Instagram are flooded. Everyone's like, I want to trade for this, that, and the other. Let me work out what I need for my collection first, because I haven't actually opened a single Spanish old school booster ever, I want to say. I'm really trying to think. Maybe in the Mailman Monday days, we might have got a Spanish pack. You guys will probably remember more than me. But it hasn't been for ages, and I definitely don't think I have a bit of a binder going. So maybe if my man keeps sending me Spanish products, we might have to start our own like Spanish binder up, which would be pretty cool. But you guys let me know down below. Combustion, is it something you want to see? Where's my Blaziken, boy? Combustion's all good, but I really want my Blaziken. Okay, oh gosh, really ripped the door of that one. Front door came off. Let's, come on, another EX. Surely, before we end the left-hand side right here, let's try and get another EX. The metal type right there, called Metallica. I love the name. And Linoon as well. That Linoon's also a, uncommon. So I reckon the card trick would be about one from the back. Let's start trying to do that. So then, the last card should be a reverse. Trico and Oddish right there. Kavana, got the Phanpy. Makuhita, and then the Curlier. Alright, I think we're onto it. One from the back. Really cool looking Curlier. Jeez, it's so sick. And yeah, as I mentioned as well, when the English release of this, it was an e-reader set, so they... I don't know what happened there. I literally heard a beep, and I swear it was my front door opening, but I went downstairs and the dog's not escaped, so I don't know what that beep was. Hopefully everything's okay. Let's go one from the back. But as I was talking about the e-reader set. So when this came out in English, this was a e-reader set. Is it going to get an EX? Nah. Oh, Blaziken though, that's good. I'll take that. 110 on the HP. So I don't know what the deal was. Maybe the Spanish one right here came out a bit later and they're like, okay, we're fading out of the e-reader era, because I know Nintendo weren't a big fan of it, but they still kept going with the theme of it because Skyridge was before this Aquapolis, expedition. So it'd be pretty interesting. I don't know, getting a bit of history on the Spanish set so everyone knows. Anyone from like Spain or literally anywhere where this was released, do you remember the history of like when this came out? Was it a while after the set or was it on par with the English release? Got a Wailmer? What's happening there? Is he on the Titanic or something? Gee whiz. It's really flooding. Shroomish, Torchic, Skitty, and a Wheezing. This could so easily be an EX card, by the way. Add some glitter. That artwork is like spot on for an EX card. What do you reckon? Wheezing EX, you imagine? Alright, this is it, and then we're on our final pile, which is kind of sad. It actually went really, really quick. I'm like, I don't know, with these vintage, I get so enthralled with the opening. I could probably be doing this for an hour. It feels like 10 minutes. Okay, so we got Hariyama. We got Numel as well. Can I get an EX in the last pack? Oh, that's a really sick artwork. What do you reckon? That's actually really good. Electrite with that purple, with their hand drawn. My man. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Let's get you guys to the side. Push you right there. We'll sort the pile out at the end of today's video, but honestly, I think for the recap, we'll stick with the EXs and holo cards. That seems to be the move. Now, let's start this right-hand side and see if we can't get another EX. It would be nice. I reckon the ratio for an old school booster box maybe was like 2 or 3. Oh! Beautyfly! Looking like an absolute G. Look at him. That holo is disgustingly beautiful. The colors, like just think about the colors. Dark purple fading into a lime green with the yellow wingspan. Oh, mama! Again, could have been an EX this so easily. Just put the EX there, glitter border, pow pow pachow. The dirt is gone. That's awesome. Okay, Beautifly on the holo. Sorry, I can stare at that all day of the week. Then Pelipper as well. Let's go. Man, I don't know why. I reckon it's like, this is the perfect middle ground. It's not like base set where holos are the be all and end all, like that's the rarest thing you get. It goes, I'm satisfied with the normal pack because I really enjoy the pack art and all that. But at the same token, I just really get around the holos, and when I get an EX, you're kidding me. When I get an EX, it's like massive celebration. I love that middle ground because nowadays it feels like holos like Here, I'm loving every holo. Even if you get the camera up, double up right there, that's okay. I kind of get around it because you could put two in a binder next to each other, and there's something about when you get two ultra rares next to each other in a binder, it looks really good. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me on that? Because like what if you get a full art card, if you put two of the same ones next to each other in a binder, I generally think it looks better than one. Maybe that's just me being, oh my gosh. Maybe that's me being really weird. That one really went for a cartwheel. You see that? It's been doing gymnastics classes behind our back. These are particularly odd to open, but I'm not complaining at all. Bulbaman, you're such a legend. I'm curious how long he's been subscribed for. I gotta find him on Instagram. I'm sure by this video going up, I found him on Instagram. We've got Poochyana, okay? Beautiful. Look at the artwork. Yes. Okay, what are we dealing with? I reckon about 10 more packs to go. Please don't end without us getting another EX. I really, really would love one more. It could be anything too. We don't even have to get the Mewtwo EX. It could. Oh my goodness me! Why couldn't this be an EX ball? Why couldn't we double up 3 times on the same EX card? That would be more of a meme. We got a Crumpet Holo. Camera up Holo again. Swampert and a Swellow. That's not bad. They all actually sound the same. Camera up Swellow. Alright, let's keep going. Let's hope for, at this stage, I'm going to say just one EX. It could even be a double up, to be honest. Hariyama. So it looks like when you get the EX, it's going to be in front of the reverse, and it's not replacing the reverse, which is pretty interesting. So you can't really, it doesn't really count. You could do the card trick, doesn't matter either. We'll still do it. It's kind of like a Japanese set, or a Japanese booster box, I should say. Electrite, Trico. So right there, I knew I wasn't going to get it, because that Trico card should have been an EX. Marshtomp as the reverse. This actually feels like we're making a good dent into the set, doesn't it? Like, I'm pretty satisfied with the pulls we got today. Maybe a couple more ultra rares, but maybe we haven't finished the set opening yet. That was a cool trainer. That's like when they're getting traded almost, isn't it? Got the Zubat. And then we got Makahita. That should have been the EX. Makahita again on the reverse. Okay. Makahita's coming through. Also, you notice the artwork here? He's got like so many of them grouped up. So it's like a bunch of Skeptiles after this, Manetrix. It's funny. Alright, let's open the door right here. Come on, we're nearly finished. Gotta go out with a bang of some kind. Everyone in the comments gotta get around it. Whamma! Got a Wurmple, and then a Wheezing. Where's our reverse? Was it before? Wheezing right there, alright. Let's keep going. Some odd things going down today, guys. Open this one up. And then we're gonna go one. That one's got a bit of curve to it. You can kind of notice, like, the older the cards, the more a bit of a curve they got on there. Vigoroth, but it doesn't matter. It's called, when a Pokemon card curves, it's called bowing. That's the phrase for it. Oh, mama! That is gorgeous. Seeking right there. Look at that. Delcatty Holo. Look at those, like, the flowers and the colors and the holo. It just peeks through over the flowers, you know? That is gorgeous, guys. That is fantastic. What a pull. The holo just peeking out there. Absolutely beautiful card. I don't know what I like most about it, but it is just generally a fantastic looking Pokemon card. But as I was saying with the bowing, right? So when a Pokemon card does have the curve on it, and it's been like a vintage card especially this happens with, I've noticed it happens with Japanese cards as well, because they're thinner. When they're left in the sun, they'll bow. It actually doesn't matter too much. I've actually spoken to a couple people like PokeRev and all that, and they tell me that when a Pokemon card bows, you essentially just got to put a book on it, something heavy. Make sure it's, you know, covered up, you're not scratching the card. But if you can actually try and flatten it yourself, PSA and grading companies won't look at the bowing because it actually doesn't affect the quality of the card. So it's not the end of the world if you see a slight curve on it. Oh, I thought that was an EX, dead set. So yeah, I wasn't like too bummed, I think, when I see bowing on the cards. Or when people try to sell you their collection, they think they're trying to scam you because they're like, aha, it's bowed, you won't get anything for it. Actually, doesn't matter. A, it's reversible, and B, you can still grade it. Seeking, Okay, seriously? I'm getting worried. 4 packs, like this is it. 4 boosters left, guys. Oh my goodness. Come on. We got this in the bag, hopefully. Let's go. Poochyena, Potion, New Mill. Dude, Laron. 3rd to last pack right now. Then we've opened a booster box, an EX Ruby and Sapphire booster box right now. Only 1 EX. Let's go. Vampy, Interrupter. Got an Electrolyte looking absolutely beautiful. And a Grovile. 2nd to last pack, boys. Let's go to Gold Town. Everyone, I'm going to need you to absolutely demolish the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I've ripped the door off that one. And let's go. Let's see. Just a bit of glitter. Shroomish. Mocha Heater. Mudkip and a Torchic. You can kind of see, is it? Like, you know, that's like the e-reader lines almost, but it's not, because that's just printed on the card. It's not actual e-reader. All right, you ready? This is it. This is my final EX Ruby and Sapphire booster. I swear, if this has an EX on it, oh my gosh. Consider the pants pooped. We got, we'll do cartridge. We got a berry. Then we got Wormpool. Zigzagoon looking really cute. Rolls. And a Combustion. Wow, that was a bit savage. But guys, I think that's still amazing. We got to open up an E-Series booster box. Let's have a recap. So guys, let me know what you think of the old school openings on the channel. I'd love to hear it. Do you like vintage? Do you prefer modern? Let me know. This was so much fun though. And if you could help me out with just a thumbs up until we get to 10,000. Just because I'd really love if Bulbman would be keen to send another thing. That'd be amazing. I can't believe that this even happened. As I said, I was dead this morning when I found this in the PO box. But we got Delcatty Holo, Beautifly Holo as well. And then I don't know how he like, this wasn't a sealed box. He found it in his closet. So maybe this was done by a shopkeeper. But look at this. Camerupts. And then we got Magmar EX. Then we've got my main man. I love that this is our first pull. Dude, I love EX era. My dream, I think, if we hit 3 million subscribers, I would dead set open a Delta Species booster box. That's my next dream. Let me know what you think down below. I'll read all the comments, give a couple of hearts and thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Subscribe if you're new. Always helps us out. And let's get to 3 million, open up a new booster box. But until the next Pokemon card opening, I'll see you then.